All right, what is up? What is up? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy. It is Nagy on Sports. Excited to be bringing you this Week 7 matchup. The Browns are 3-3 after that tough loss, thanks mostly to Madden and 2 long, stupid field goals to the Cincinnati Bengals that put them at 3-3 on the season. They are now headed into Soldier Field to take on Justin Fields and the upstart Chicago Bears with some new fun weapons for him to play with. And of course, they spent some money on that man there, Tremaine Edmonds, as well as TJ Edwards. So interesting to spend big free agent dollars on off-ball linebackers. We'll see what that does for them here, but excited to bring this one to you. Browns in the all-whites here today. Kit, how we doing?
Doing great. Yeah, the all-whites is a great look. I love that one. And certainly excited about this game, as you would be excited about any Browns game, of course. But this is certainly fun to see Justin Fields and company at home in this big matchup, and certainly one you're looking to go and win. 3-3 is not really where you want to be here on the season, and trying to stack a few wins would be a good way to go here. It starts now.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to go full hyperbole here, but and in very many ways, it's kind of a must-win for the Browns to get these games that they have the talent advantage in, and they need to make sure that they take care of. And this would be one of those as Velus Jones Jr., a little bump to the right side. He'll go down at the 27. Welcome in, Reeve. Welcome in, Bo. Welcome in, Karen. Go Browns. Dog check. Hoot, hoot. And what's up with you, Bo? There is Justin Fields. He's been strong to start the season. 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, just the one interception for him. And we know that his legs are electric. Their big offseason pickup, of course, on this side of the ball is going to be number 2, DJ Moore. Also look out for Big Bob Tonyan. Robert Tonyan is his new tight end, number 1. He'll be wearing number 18 here in Chicago.
Yeah, staying in the division.
First play of the game is going to be a handoff to the right side. This is the rookie Roschon Johnson out of Texas, and he will pick up a singular yard. You will see a mix of him, Deontay Foreman, and Khalil Herbert for this Bears running attack. First throw for Fields, left side, flag route, got it with coverage from Newsome, but it's a first down. And there's DJ Moore, 16 yards in the first down of the game.
Yeah, tight coverage, really nice coverage actually from Newsome, right on target. But a better throw really from Fields to just put it right on DJ Moore. Really, really nice throw.
Agreed. A very nice throw indeed. All right, trips to the right side for Justin Fields out of the shotgun. He'll fire over the middle and knocked away, incomplete. Looked like JOK was there. That was Robert Tonyan, as we just mentioned.
Yep, slipping his hand underneath the armpit there to get his hand involved at the catch point, enough to knock it away.
Option keeper Fields left side, misses one tackle from Walker, but then is pursued from behind by Myles Garrett. He'll pick up 4 to set up a 3rd and 6. Fields in a shotgun, lots of time, good protection. Now he'll take off left side. He's got the 50, the 45, and the first down to the 40, to the 35, and it'll be slung to the ground by Greg Newsome, but that's what Fields can do. Nice play from him to get out of the tight pocket and get himself a first down.
Yeah, that early decision, you clearly saw he had decided to run. There was no hesitation there at all, and that really allowed him to escape. If he even hesitates a moment there, that probably closes, and he probably doesn't get out of the pocket.
Shotgun snap again with an empty set. Fields, right side. He'll fire, and it's going to be tipped. It's picked off. Cam Mitchell in defense is the one who tipped it, and then Ward looked like he was the closest one to try to pick it up.
Yeah, just an unlucky bounce on the pick, or on the tip.
A jumped route there as Martin Emerson almost had himself one as well. 3rd and 10 now for the Bears. Welcome in 504. Welcome in Wendell. Floated over the middle. He's got his man. Oh, that was the receiver running a little bit of a seam route, the running back. There's the rookie again, Roschon Johnson. What a beautiful little touch pass from Fields. Kind of goes over the top of those linebackers, both JOK and Walker. Watch it go right over their head in front of the safeties. That was a really nice throw from Fields.
Yeah, just dropped it in there beautifully. That's tough to defend.
They're going to give a little jet sweep look to DJ Moore, and the Browns are ready for that one. 2nd and 9. Hey, Mason, welcome in. I didn't see you sneak in as well. Give it up the middle. This is Khalil Herbert, and he'll run right into Taki, who swallowed him up. Now a 3rd and 8. Browns really got to try to hold him to a field goal here. Fields out of a shotgun. He's under pressure from Miles. He'll throw it right side. No flag, no flag, no flag. Okay, 4th and 8, and the Browns will get off the field.
Yes, big pressure there from Myles Garrett. It doesn't show up on a stat line, but that was very much an affected throw, forcing the throw out of bounds, which then forces the field goal. So yet again, your clutch player is showing up in the clutch when you need them. Myles Garrett, a big part of that kind of defensive production for this team, even if it doesn't show up on a stat line.
All right, so opening drive for the Bears, 3-0. We've seen that in the Sims so far this year, that the Browns, it's almost like they're just gathering information on that opening drive, kind of playing kind of loose and easy. It's sort of like, okay, here's what the Bears want to do.
Yep.
We feel like we've seen like solid opening and or touchdown drives pretty much every first drive of the game for the opponent. So
yeah, it does feel that way.
But then they usually adjust, so until Madden screws it up later. Hey, Earl, welcome in. All right, DW4 out there looking clean in those all whites. He'll start in a shotgun. Posick over the ball, little bunch formation to the right side. Watson is going to be back to pass. And now pressure coming up the middle. Watch out! He'll just kind of throw it off the back of Teller. They'll say incomplete as Batonio got beaten by the rookie, Jervon Dexter.
Yeah, he's
the rookie
lucky.
out of Florida.
Lucky that wasn't intentional grounding. Didn't go past the line of scrimmage, nor was the receiver. Just a bunch of linemen in the area, so
yeah,
got away with that one.
That's a good point. Here's a nice first down throw, by the way, to Elijah Moore. Got himself about 14 on the gain. And the first down of the game has been achieved. I guess I'm not sure that works. If it hits the back of a lineman, would they still call grounding? Like, he blocked it. It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
No, I mean, there wasn't even a receiver just past the lineman, so I think they'd probably pretty easily call that intentional grounding, as though Bell is wide open underneath there. Nice little throw right up the middle to hit him.
Yeah, how about David Bell there? And again, they're just rolling waves of receivers, and yes, you're right, he had tons of space. I'm sort of on the new logo, on the dog logo. It's fine, I guess. I'm not sure I will buy any of the merch that has it on there. It's his first touch for Nick Chubb, right side. He's got the 40, he's got the 35, he's got a first down. Nicholas Jamal Chubb for 12.
Yeah, it wasn't
first down Browns.
It wasn't my favorite logo either. I mean, it's all right. Again, it's just for the dog pound. It's not like that's our permanent logo, like replacing the helmet or anything. I don't even know that that's going to end up on the field. It might, but it could. But it certainly is what it was, advertised as. Is that's their new dog pound logo. So like down in the dog tag, you'll see that logo plus all merch and stuff.
Yeah. Welcome in, Kish, and yes, I if you're getting ready to reference the thing, the one that they picked does have all sorts of little embedded images, which is kind of cool.
The Ohio,
it makes it it makes it unique and stuff like
stadium.
that. The guitar pick, 8 spikes for 8 trophies, that kind of stuff. So, all right, 3rd and 3 here for the Browns. Pistol look, play action to Chubb. Now he'll fire over the middle and actually way over the hands of Cooper, and lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, that actually ended up going directly to the defender as he just missed to the outside. Not a good throw because Cooper was wide open. Actually had a great opportunity for that first down, and a bit of a misfire there for Deshaun Watson.
Not used to seeing that from Deshaun.
No.
And it's going to be Cade York tying it up here 3-3. So both teams getting 3 on their opening drives. And the Browns will kick off. Velus Jones Jr., second-year receiver out of Tennessee. Tennessee had some weapons with Velus Jones there. Of course, Tillman, Jalen Hyatt. A lot of weapons there the last couple years. All right, Fields in a shotgun to start. 1st and 10. Back to pass, surveying the field. He'll fire it over the middle. Caught by his running back again, Roschon Johnson. He has been a real weapon out of the backfield. I think he might have all 3 of his catches for 58 yards. Don't talk about the orange being more orange, Bo. Let's get that redesign out of our heads. Here's a handoff to Khalil Herbert. And he'll run into some traffic, and the white jerseys will bring him down. They'll say he got 4 to set up a 2nd and 6 here right near the midfield stripe. Fields back to pass over the middle. He's got Robert Tanyan, and that's a first. Nope, not a first down. Good tackle in space. Looked like Denzel was over there to clean up, and a 3rd and inches is where we shall stay. Option keeper. The Browns are all over it. How about Miles J.O.K., Za'Darius Smith, Anthony Walker? Everybody's got a ticket to the backfield, and a huge 3rd and inches stop there will force likely a punt.
Yeah, that TFL very important because it takes it from a 3rd and inches, what could have been a 4th and inches on an incompletion, and potentially in that spot they may go for that, but here probably a punt, and that's a big swing of events there on one play.
It sure is. Nothing with an open mouth. They're done talking. Okay.
Earl.
An interesting analysis. I haven't heard that one, Kish.
Yeah, it is interesting. Earl, to answer your question, no, I don't think it's too early to get excited about Watson. I think he did exactly what he should do in those situations, what you need, and what elite quarterbacks will do. It's the first time we've seen that in minicamp or OTA, so that's a definite marked improvement from what we've had in the past, just by itself. And then the other part of it, too, is if you look back at those 6 games, there's actually a really interesting video about this from Q, for those of you who watch him. But if you look back at Watson's 6 games, statistically, a lot of what was going on in there wasn't actually just fall off of his skill set or ability. Talk about the rust and all that stuff, but there was a fair amount in the stat line. You look at the percentage of drops getting used to the new quarterback, the offense not being tailored to him. There's a lot of things going on in there that there's every reason to believe he's going to be right back to what we hope he's going to be.
Couple of consecutive first down catches in a row. The first one was Elijah Moore. The second one here to Amari Cooper. And yes, we've certainly seen it look the other way and be like, oh man, this defense must be great. We hope. So yeah, to have 9 out of 10 touchdowns in a red zone period is a nice welcome change. Here's Chubb up the middle, big hole to the 45 with a block from Coop, and he'll get past the 40 to the 37, and Nick Chubb running hard to start this first quarter.
Yeah, I think the biggest point of that being he was doing that all against very, very tight and talented coverage. I mean, that is not a weak unit by any means in this defense.
They talked about balls being solid in places where only his guys would catch it. So it's okay to be excited in the moment. Obviously, it doesn't matter until September, but I think it's okay to be excited in the moment. Cautiously optimistic. Only because of how many times we've been burned as a nice out route to DPJ.
Right, wide open.
First down to the 24.
Looks like seeing that just a little bit earlier on that throw, and he doesn't end up out of bounds, potentially some extra yardage on it. But still, really, really like that. Although you could put a little bit on the DPJ, probably needs to put his foot in the ground a little bit sooner than that to try to work upfield and keep himself from going out of bounds also.
3-3, about $1.40 to go here in the game. Posick snaps back to Watson. Watson out of the shotgun, where you're going to see him a lot. Fires it short, coming back to get the football is Elijah Moore. And they'll say that's good for a gain of 5, just continuing to stay on schedule. Hey, Applied, welcome in. Back to pass now, Watson. Pressure coming, he'll roll left. Now he'll throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, kind of flirting with the line of scrimmage there. Dangerous throw out of bounds, and really felt like he could have at least gotten a yard or 2 out of that to make this a little easier third down.
I agree. Not that it's going to matter. He'll fire to the right side, and it's caught by Demetric Felton, who lined up on the outside. He'll catch it at the 9. Hold on with the talented Jalen Johnson all over him. And a first down and goal for the Browns. First and a long goal, but still first and goal. I know, Wendell, it's going to be here before we know it. It'll be the DTR and Cedric Tillman show there.
That's right.
In Canton. And pressure coming, and Miles, wrong team. Justin Jones gets home, but Deshaun's going to take a sack. The dreaded red zone sack back to the 17, and that might be how the first quarter comes to a close.
It should be higher than that. That's odd, Mason. Not sure why it's...
Mason got a new TV, so he's been talking about resolution a lot.
It should be better than that, though.
Everything that's not 4K is not up to his expectations any longer. Earl, I think they're going to try to save that money for another piece, whatever that is, whether it's a training camp injury or another D tackle. For the amount of money that Hopkins wants and the role that we can likely offer him, obviously Watson's going to say he wants his guy. That's what players do. This one, unfortunately, is going to result in a Cade York field goal attempt as the Browns fizzle out in the red zone.
Yep. And don't forget
but for me, it doesn't really move the needle anymore, I guess, for what you would have to pay for what you'd be getting.
Right. I don't think it's really. I agree. I don't think it's something that you need necessarily to spend that kind of money on, unless he's going to take a discount to come to Cleveland, which I don't think he will. But in that same line, I mean, yes, we are in a win now, all in type scenario here. But don't forget, this is really at least a 2-year window, and there is definitely some potential that they're going to be looking to roll over some of that space to next year, just for the fact that they're going to need to do some of this same stuff next year as well, and they may have opportunities that they don't project being available now that potentially they could take advantage of in the next free agency off-season time period, that maybe having a little bit of that wiggle room may benefit them.
Indeed. Welcome in, George. Welcome in, Mitchell. Hope you're enjoying work and listening to it. Fields on a play action. Floated over the middle. Caught it right in front of Newsome. That's DJ Moore again. So that Fields to DJ Moore connection looks pretty good to start the game. Now, again, knock on wood or whatever, all of the superstitious things you want to do. Let's say Donovan Peoples-Jones gets hurt the first week of camp, or Amari Cooper, tears his core muscle again or something. Then absolutely, DeAndre Hopkins on line 1, please.
Yes,
but to me, it's about who are you going to take off the field to give him reps, and at the point where you're going to throw it right to our guy, and that's going to be a pick for Newsome. He turned around. We've seen that one before. He spun and threw it right to Newsome.
That and the just really bad mechanics out of that spin. He was not in a position to have a good throw. His platform was terrible. See him there off of his back foot crow hop. He's going to underthrow that 90% of the time. It's hard to get power on the ball that way. And Newsome was just sitting in a spot like, okay, well, that was a gift. Thank you.
We will take it. First turnover of the game goes the way of the Browns, gives them a little bit of spike of momentum here with 12:02 on the clock. Watson, he'll fire to the right side. That's caught past the first down sticks, and they will give him the yardage required for a first down. That's Donovan Peoples-Jones. But you could say that about anything. I mean, maybe that's just sort of the emergency fund, like, oh no, Dalvin Tomlinson got hurt. Let's go get another veteran D tackle, you know, that kind of a thing.
Yep. I think they're going to remain.
No, Anthony Walker got hurt again. Let's go sign, trade for Bobby Wagner. Whatever.
Exactly. I think they're going to remain flexible. They want to have some flexibility to their plan, because they're not strategically. They've shown they're not the type to go out and all in commit to, like, this is the only way to do business kind of an approach. The closest they've gotten to that is going to get Deshaun Watson, but Deshaun Watson is a once in an organizational lifetime opportunity that you just don't find guys in their prime at that top 5 elite status, or have proven ability to be top 5 elite quarterback in the NFL. You just don't find those kind of guys available. They're not. Yeah. They don't.
Patrick Mahomes isn't going to become a free agent next year. Joe Burrow's not going to become a free agent next year.
Right. The Bengals will find a way. I mean, all of these things, it's going to happen. It's just, even cheap organizations that don't like to pay their guys will find a way.
Yep. Chubb again up the middle on a 2nd and 3, sets up a 3rd and 3. Tough to get some penetration against that left side of the Bears defensive line. Here's a 3rd and 3. Watson out of a shotgun. Can step up in the pocket if he wants, but he'll throw it left side. He's got his man for a first down. David Bell, a couple of David Bell catches here in the first half, and he's got another first down.
This time I like what Watson was doing. Notice how he looked like he was going to run by working up in the pocket at first, recognized he had a wide open receiver coming free. He had the space to get the first down with his legs, opts to throw it instead, and picks up extra yards out of the deal.
8:50 and counting. Quick throw to the right side and a short pickup of 3. And Kish, yes, I would agree that Hopkins between Waddle and Hill, that makes a lot of sense for the kinds of receivers that they have. They don't have a Hopkins-type receiver. So that would make sense, and yes, make them even scarier. Assuming that Tua can stay healthy, Elijah Moore, back of the end zone, and a touchdown, Browns. What a dart from Deshaun.
Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful, and what well schemed up tier, too. Look at how open he came on that little
covered
flag
by
route.
a linebacker.
Yeah, they found the mismatch absolutely right there, and they knew they had him because you could see him go straight to that read. As soon as he saw that it, in fact, had that lineup, he's like, oh, man, this is my touchdown right now. Beautiful ball. Love seeing that, and absolutely love seeing the taking advantage of those mismatches when you got them.
And this came off the turnover, the Greg Newsome interception.
That's right.
So kudos to the Browns for stacking a touchdown on top of the turnover. 13-3 is now the lead with 8:10 on this second quarter clock.
Yeah, that complementary football you mentioned right there, it's so important when you can take one advantage that you get in a game and build on that. That's how you stack wins by putting together those advantages to work together to create the momentum for your team that then results in a win long term.
Nice tackle there by Za'Darius Smith in run defense as Herbert only netted 2 yards. Here's a short little throw over the middle, caught and tackled pretty immediately. That's DJ Moore once again, and now a 3rd and 3 for the Bears here. Under center with a strong eye. They'll try to run it up the middle with power this time, and they're going to get the first down. That was Khalil Herbert again. He went right on down Main Street and got about 3 yards. Siaki Ika there in the middle of the pile. Hey, Rick, welcome in. Thank you for that.
Yeah, appreciate it. And go Browns!
That was, I mean, from what that's right. Go Browns indeed. I think from what we've heard and seen, like you're gonna see that from Elijah Moore. Like, oh, this time I'm gonna be alone. What a deep throw and knocked away at the last second by Delpit. But you're gonna see Elijah in the slot. You're gonna see him outside. You're gonna see him in the backfield. Like cool. I'm getting darted by a middle linebacker. This is gonna be an easy play,
right?
Because of the way that they've continued to scheme. And get a piece like that they're so excited about finally having.
Right. Well, and that's part of the advantage of what they've done with this wide receiver core is they've really found some of the pieces they haven't had in the past where they couldn't take
It's picked again. It's going to be Ward. Sorry to cut you off. He might go all the way. Nobody's catching Denzel. Buckeye. He's going to high step a little bit. Buckeye on Buckeye crime and a pick 6 for the Warden.
Let's go. That was fun and just taking advantage of watching the quarterback's eyes here. Look at him just see the throw, anticipate, step forward, recognize that one was going to be all his and all the green grass in front of him. Oh man, that's lovely. I don't love the celebration at the end because he took a risk that maybe somebody catches him at the 1, but still we'll take the points.
Indeed. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off at the middle of your point. I was like, oh, no, here we go.
That's right. That was great.
Down the sideline, a little Dion there. Look with 21.
I'll take that kind of
like Dion.
I'll take that kind of interruption any day. When it means a pick 6 for the Browns, heck yeah, they interrupt all day.
Fair enough. 20-3, and the Browns with 5:54 kicking it back to the Bears. If you want to finish your point about all of the roles in the receiver room.
But they specifically went out and got some of the types of receivers they haven't had, so they weren't able to take advantage of some of the mismatches that they might have generated if they had a burner that could really take the top off the defense. Now you've got Goodwin. Now you've got Moore, right? You've got some of those pieces that create that threat that opens up lanes. You've got some of the mismatch for the shiftier guys, which Moore is also one of those. Create space with just his ability to that first move and create separation.
Cooper, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then you've got really a more blended solution that then opens up more of those mismatches you could take advantage of.
Absolutely. Throw in a couple 6'2", 6'3" options with DPJ and Cedric Tillman.
Yep.
David Bell's 6 feet, kind of that Jarvis Landry, but just a teeny bit faster. Go find a open hole in a zone and have great hands. So you really do have a lot of options, and you can just wave through them. And again, even like CBD, when they're like, every time Nathan interviews the defensive backs, he's like, yeah, we've always had like 1 or 2 good receivers, but just like the room as a whole, they're just like rolling line, like it's like hockey line changes of like, oh gosh, now we got 3 more. You know, like Jalen Darden's looked great, Dallin Baldwin's looked great. Like they're not going to keep 10 wide receivers on the roster, and it's going to be about like, gosh, can we squeak this guy through to the practice squad? You know, that kind of a thing.
Yep, that's exactly the problem you're having. And you're right, Kish. That's going to be a lot of fun. Hoping to see lots of 756. You know, as that is going to be a great connection for sure.
I love it. I love it. All right, Browns back on offense again here, driving with under 5 to go in the first half. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports joining you. Another short throw and a completion to Elijah Moore.
Yeah, no, exactly, Earl. That's exactly
same,
the point.
Yes.
Yeah, that is going to be huge because, you know, every defense. That was ugly. Every defense last year. To stop the Browns, all you had to do was stack the box, really.
Yep.
And Chubb, in spite of being against stacked boxes like 90% of the time, was I'm exaggerating, but still it was a heavy box stacked a lot. Right. In spite of that, he still had really, really good numbers, good yards per carry because of his physical style of play and his ability to break tackles. And, you know, but now imagine that with some room and remember. Oh, no.
No.
Why?
Why? Why do you do this to us, Madden? Everything was going so well.
It was. Oh, no.
How about this, a 66.5-yard field goal in the middle? Hey, Sean, welcome in. Sorry I had to come in and see that first off.
That's the worst. The worst.
It is the worst.
Hate that.
Got to give it to us back now, Madden. Fired over the middle in traffic and caught somehow Robert Tonyan on the receiving end of it.
Yeah, a lot of Browns defenders there. Kind of surprising he was able to squeak that through a very narrow window there.
2:45 and counting here. Fields in an empty set. He's going to be back to pass. He's going to fire towards the end zone. Knocked away. Good defense there by Greg Newsome.
Yeah,
against DJ Moore.
Way to look back and identify where the ball was. Get your hand up in time. That was really well defensed.
Indeed. Pressure coming from Obo, but they're going to be able to get rid of it, and he's going to fire it for just about a first down. They'll say he's inches short as DJ Moore on his fourth catch of the afternoon. Option keeper for Fields, and he'll pick up the first down, and then Ika throws him to the ground, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. 20-3, 158. This drive courtesy of Stupid Madden. I keep turning it down too. I think the field goal kicking slider's at like 40 or something. It's not even out of the box 50. Meaning don't try long field goals. But it's apparently hasn't translated to Cade York yet.
No.
All I can assume is that if I like nerf his kick power, then we wouldn't try it anymore. But I don't really want to do that because that's not realistic either.
Right.
133 and counting. It's a first and goal. Bears touchdown. Thank you, Madden. DJ Moore right into the end zone. 5 plays after the stupid flipping of the field and artificially unnecessary momentum change, the Bears score the first touchdown of their afternoon with 1:29 on the clock. Excuse me, 6 plays, not 5.
Yep, that shouldn't be a thing. We would love to completely eliminate that out of the game because there is not a coach in their right mind that calls for a field goal there.
Nope.
And it's just woefully inaccurate and unfortunately, as we've talked about many times, has such an impact on these games. It's really hard to overcome when you start doing stupid stuff like that.
Yeah. In the Bengals game, we were able to overcome one of those, but then they decided to do a second one, and that was fundamentally what gave the Bengals the game.
That's right.
Let's keep it to 1 here, Madden.
That's right.
I like hold my breath every time we get around midfield.
Right.
So, gosh, just take a sack here, Watson. Yeah. Take a sack instead. Nice throw for a first down to Cooper.
Or complete it downfield.
Yes, or push it downfield.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron Burr, welcome in.
Unfortunately, they tend to get stopped there a lot, and it's also they do this nonsense where they're like, "Oh, it's 3rd and 7. Let's run it for 3 or something." You know, and you're just like, why? It's always got to be here.
Agreed. Trips to the right side here. Watson pushing it down the field. Open. Cooper wide open, and he's right down to midfield, past the 40 to the 45. Call it the 47. And Stefanski calls his second timeout.
Yeah, one more strike
Browns,
like that
welcome in, Kevin.
And that would be great.
Yep, let's do one more of those. Indeed, 55 seconds is plenty of time. Veteran safety Eddie Jackson on the tackle. Bump and run coverage here. What are they going to find? Fire left across the middle, and that's going to be David Bell for a first down up to the 43, or they'll say 2nd and inches. Yep. David Bell's had some pretty impressive catches in this first half.
He sure has, but the Browns kind of like taking this a little less daisically. I'd like them to kind of hurry up, although that's a nice strike downfield.
And there's going to be a fire to Moore. He's down to the 11-yard line. They got one timeout left. And they're going to call it now rather than trying to run down and go hurry up. With 16 seconds, I'd like for them to take a shot at the end zone.
Yes, but they'll probably
But I don't think that they... Well, okay, maybe they will.
All right, let's do it.
Just don't take a sack here. Jaquiski Brisker, the Penn State safety on the tackle. Back to pass now, Watson. I know. He'll fire towards the end zone. Tipped. I'm okay, because at least he went to the end zone.
That's right. He went to the end zone. It was an incompletion. Stops the clock. 11 ticks left. Another opportunity at the end zone here. Just make sure it's in the end zone on this shot.
11 seconds. Firing left side. Caught. Touchdown, David Bell.
Let's go. What a day for David Bell. Really showing up here in his sophomore season. He has been huge. After all the naysaying for him, he's been big in our sim. Love seeing it here. Really kind of a breakout game for him.
Wow. Dare I say, a decent 2-minute drill from Madden?
That might have been the best 2-minute drill we've seen on channel. I don't know. That was right up there.
81 yards in a minute and a second.
Yep.
And they left 6 on the clock. No doubt.
That's right. That's right.
Wow. You can ring his bell. Golly Moses, that was awesome.
That was.
27 to 10, and Fields is just going to take a knee. Your eyes are not deceiving you. You can see the Carolina and also Indianapolis in New England games. I was doing some quality control sims offline with some different sets of sliders, so I assumed that both of those games were not going to get voted on, so I did sim both of them. Those scores are real.
Yeah, let me know which ones those are. I won't put them on the poll.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
It was just those two.
It was the Carolina and the which one?
Carolina, Minnesota, and then Indy and New England.
Got it.
They were both sort of like 2-4 versus 2-4 games.
Yeah.
So I didn't really, or like 3-3 games that didn't look like they were going to get voted on. So I apologize if those were the ones you wanted to see. It might be, Earl. It may be the very best we've ever seen. All right, second half. They're going to start an I formation because why not? Aiken's in as the fullback. But Watson's going to throw out of it, and now he's in trouble, and he'll take a sack. Dominique Robinson with his second of the day. 3 sacks, all 3 of them by the Chicago Bears, interestingly enough, in this one.
Yeah, that was the little spin option, though, that felt like if he had thrown that, it would have been picked. So luckily not.
That's fair. 2nd and 20. He'll throw very short to Donovan Peoples-Jones, and now it sets up a 3rd and not very short here. Watson out of the shotgun, getting the snap, looking and firing to the right side, and I think he caught it, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, he caught it, had the distance, but indeed out of bounds, just missing the target there, and good look at it, but going to have to punt.
Indeed, and yeah, a punt upcoming here, so they will actually go 3 and out for the first time in the game to start this second half, and now at the 40 is where Justin Fields will take over again. He's been good at times. He's used his legs appropriately, certainly more appropriately than Deshaun ever does for reasons we still don't understand in Madden. But it happens. They're going to fake the jet sweep to the receiver and give it right up the middle, and Anthony Walker's there to say, hello, welcome to the A-gap.
That's right, and love the pursuit there. Pretty much had 11 hats on the ball. That's exactly what you want to see.
Indeed, indeed. Play action. Fields with some heat across the middle, and it's complete. Near a first down, sets up a 3rd and 1. That was a rifle from Fields.
Rick. That would be funny if he actually did make a ridiculously long one afterward.
I mean, he did. He has made them from like 60, but he's never made
66.
So we've had multiple 66-yard attempts.
That's right, and nor should we have ever seen a single one.
Right, but he did make one,
yes,
and we did kind of freak out, but not from 66.
No.
Right side and almost picked again by Denzel. He has had Justin Fields' timing very well down in this one.
Yeah, he sure has.
2nd and 10. He'll pitch it over the middle. That's Robert Tanyan in another 3rd and inches.
It's like they played together in college or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Turn around, give to Field, or rather give to Herbert. He's got a wide open spot for about 9 yards and a first down. By far his best run of the game for Khalil Herbert. And a first down for the Bears now inside the 25-yard line of the Browns. Their backs to the dog pound. Fields back to pass. He'll throw short right side, a little out route, and he's got Mooney for a first down. Breaks the tackle. JOK sort of dove for him and missed, and now 1st and goal for the Bears. Darnell Mooney, just his 2nd catch, but an effective one. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports. We're in the middle of our 2023 official season sim. All of the rosters have been up to date with all the rookies, all the free agents, all the new coaches. And we are excited to be bringing this one to you a week at a time. We do every single Browns game and then one additional AFC and NFC game, which you can vote on if you'd like to on our Discord channel. Here's pressure right down Broadway. Za'Darius Smith gets home with a big sack.
Yeah, beautiful.
The first one of the day for the Demolition Dogs.
Beautiful little stunt here to get just complete free rush opportunity right up the middle as he stunts from the outside coming in. Nobody picks him up. They don't shift the protection to pick up that little stunt move, and beautiful free lane, and you know Z Smith's going to take care of business when he does that. Coming that free.
A cool replay. Tomlinson totally got double teamed, and Smith went right inside it. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Short little out route. Good tackle in space by Owusu Koromoa. Sets up a 3rd and goal now. All the way back to the 12. Hey, here by Red. Welcome in. It's been a good one. You should go back and watch or just hang with us live right now. Field steps up and he'll find an open receiver. Chase Claypool had several steps on Ward. Not sure what Denzel was thinking.
Yeah.
Claypool wide open for a touchdown.
Far too much cushion there, granted Chase, especially with, he was in the end zone here. Just a little comeback and just late to react. I think he thought that he was carrying Claypool further into the end zone, doesn't realize he had stopped, and then realistically, that's why you put a hand on the back of the receiver there. Even if you're not looking at him, you can feel him when he changes that momentum to stop, so then hopefully you can respond relatively quickly. But that time, unable to do so is Ward, and provided plenty of cushion for a touchdown throw.
27-17 now. The home fans a little bit more woke in this second half now, just trailing by 10. And Josh Dobbs giving some final pointers to Watson. He'll be back into a shotgun, doesn't see something that he likes, and he'll shift up the play. A little bunch sets up to his left now. Watson back to pass out of the shotgun. He'll step up in the pocket now. He'll tuck it and run, but he'll run right into the back of Teller and take a sack, apparently, from Justin Jones for 6 yards.
I don't like that. First of all, he didn't really have a seam to try to take advantage of, and then when he did try to run, he just ended up getting enmeshed in the line of defenders. Not a great opportunity, or not a great look there from Watson. And I don't know why. As slippery as he is in real life, I don't know why he gets kind of a bad look here in Madden for his ability to escape the pocket.
Tough throw, a bad throw, frankly, out of bounds. Well, another 3 and out here, so kudos to the Bears defense. They've apparently made a couple of adjustments here to start the second half, and they have gotten a 3 and out, a touchdown, and now a 3 and out. So let's see if the Browns defense can maybe provide a little bit of a spark here. Still up by 10, but Fields starting to warm up a little bit with his downfield passing as well.
And this is the second drive he'll start on his own 40, which
that's right.
Is a big deal when you don't have to go nearly as far.
It surely is. Pressure coming, makes him fire right side, and are we going to get a late PI, a lame PI? That ball was 5 yards out of bounds.
It was 5 yards out of bounds, 5 yards over his head, and then the receiver jumped into the defender to make it look like PI. That was the weakest of flags. That was terrible.
That was terrible. Terrible indeed. Up to the 34. He'll float it over the middle. He's got DJ Moore for another first down, and here come the Browns. Ugh. Madden.
Yeah, here comes Madden is more like it.
Yes. Fields now with 2 tight ends into the game. 3-step drop. Fire it over the middle again. Wide open. Mooney down to the 4. Stop it, Wendell. No, we don't.
No.
Definitely the commies can have him. First and goal now. Fields with time, and now Odom's going to get in. The second sack of the day for the Browns goes to Okoronkwo. Second and goal. Nice little spin move. That's the rookie out of Tennessee, Broderick Jones, that he spun, or excuse me, Darnell Wright, rather. Broderick Jones was Georgia. Darnell Wright, the rookie left tackle out of Tennessee. And Obo makes him pay. Second and goal now, back to the 10.
Yeah, that was a sweet move there from 0054. He really had a nice move to get around that edge and get to Fields quickly.
Fields now with pressure. Miles got thrown to the ground. Now he's going to take off. He's got green grass to the right side. He'll slide short of the end zone for unknown reasons. Sets up third and goal from the 2. He should just walk into the end zone in real life.
Yes.
Offset eye. We'll take it. We'll take the glitchy play. He'll spin right into Miles. Fourth and goal, and the Browns defense does stand up in the red area. 2 sacks and a field goal attempt.
Yeah, it's a big turn of events there. It probably should have been a touchdown for the Bears with Fields by his feet, but instead ends up in a sack for Miles on the very next play and a field goal.
Indeed. All right, well, we'll take that small little momentum burst, but let's focus on getting a first down here.
That's right. First down to start, and then punch it into the end zone. It's really we need a drive with some success here.
Yeah, maybe take off the rest of these 5:06 off the third quarter clock. Watson starts in the shotgun, trips to the left side for him. Quick blitz coming. He'll fire over the middle, and it's caught underneath the safeties. Brisker actually makes the tackle. Is that David Bell again? It was. 5 catches for David Bell. He's been an active part of the game plan today.
Yeah, 58 yards and a touchdown to his credit. He's been very, very active, and like I said, this feels like a breakout game for him.
Chubb sort of weaves his way sneakily for the first down there before Tremaine Edmonds, the former Buffalo Bill. Here's a pop pass. It's across the middle. It's Nick Chubb. Interesting choice. He'll actually lose a yard. Trevis Gibson got there, but interesting play call there. The pop pass to Nick Chubb.
Yeah, that felt a little bit too predictable, having Nick Chubb out in an empty backfield out as a receiver, bring him in motion, and then into a pop pass. I don't know that I like that.
Second and 11, the pistol look. Chubb, huge hole up the middle. First down, and I think we're going to get, I hope it's face mask and not holding. Antonio.
It was a shoulder tackle, so I didn't see how it could be a face mask, unfortunately. But
he was like 10 yards past that when they threw the flag.
Yeah, no, they do that sometimes, which is really annoying.
Madden is having her way with us this afternoon. There's a short throw to Chubb. He has to come way back for the catch. It's only going to net 2 yards and make it 3rd and 16. Come on, Madden. The rookie Tyreek Stevenson on the catch. Watson will be sacked. Wills gives up the sack again. How about 3.5 for Dominic Robinson here today? And not quite a 3 and out, but still not a very successful drive. And the Browns are going to punt again here.
Well,
just what, one first down so far this entire quarter?
Right. The only advantage is that instead of starting on the 40, they're starting on the 32. So a few extra yards, which, you know, Not really what you wanted, but better than it was.
Need a little spark, another turnover, another sack, just something here. Trying to get the offense out of this hole that they're in. Miles almost gets home, and he's going to make it incomplete with that pressure. MJ Emerson was a little bit too far behind the receiver that time. Lucky that it's going to be incomplete. Coming back to the football and catching it, but then a nice tackle by MJ sets up a 3rd and 2. Year by Red, it is definitely not your fault.
No. This is Madden all the way.
Unless you secretly are a Madden coder in the secret anti-Browns department of the company.
That's right.
Then you can be to blame. Otherwise, your presence alone is not doing it. 5th catch of the day for Mooney. We're under a minute to go. Fields has been very good here in the 3rd quarter. Pressure from Miles. He'll get say it's incomplete. You got to be kidding me.
Oh, that's a terrible call. That was at least a sack, if not a sack fumble. Come on now.
2nd and 10. They'll give it to Khalil Herbert up the middle, and he'll push the pocket for 5. Sets up a 3rd and 5 here. Come on, D.
You're by Red. Secretly in the anti-Browns core in
the secret anti-Browns department.
Oh, let's go!
He got it! Juan Thornhill, I think that's his first interception with us as a Brown, and it came at a massive time.
That was huge. You were speaking about a spark. There it is. Again, terrible platform throw from Justin Fields. He just was shimmying to his right, did not have a good platform to throw from, makes an errant throw to the outside, just enough for Juan Thornhill to step in front and take it away.
Indeed. All right, come on, Browns. Giving the ball to Nick Chubb. He'll go right up the middle. No flags. Nice gain of 6. He only has 10 carries for 60 yards. That's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end, which is fine because that was a pretty gross 3rd quarter, all things considered, for the Browns. That 2-minute drill at the end of the first half feels like a lifetime ago now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, flip the field. 2nd and 4. Watson in the shotgun. He'll be back to pass. He'll fire to the right side. Caught for a 1st down. Elijah Moore got that. I love that he runs his stick routes to the sticks.
That's right. That has been a big improvement because we've seen so often in the sim where I'm griping every time, like, why wouldn't you just run that 1 yard deeper? Why wouldn't you just go, past the line to gain on 3rd down? What are we doing?
Absolutely. Here's another quick throw and another catch for Elijah Moore. Give him another 8 yards. Watson, 31 of 39 now. He's been very efficient in this football game. Now Chubb up the middle kind of gets stuck on the back of Teller and then therefore loses the yards. Just kind of got stuck on his big offensive lineman now. 3rd and 5 for Watson. Firing right side, 1st down.
Another stick route, love it.
Yep. Elijah Moore again. Looked like Cooper was kind of mirroring it just beyond him. Defense had to choose. Elijah Moore now 11 catches, 106 yards. Having a very, very nice day. He has been so good for us. Now here's a throw over the middle. Find Coop in space, and look at Coop fight for the 1st down. Dragging a linebacker with him. Again, that's the former Philadelphia Eagle, TJ Edwards, who they did not resign. And he drags Edwards for the 1st down. Good play by Coop.
Yeah, sweet little cut. He kind of cut backwards to make that extra yardage work. That was fun.
12:20 on the clock here. Play action boot to the left side. Now he'll throw it on the level. He's got his man. That's Moore again. Another short gain of about 6. A lot of short completions today for Watson. Again, as you can see there, he's still not quite over 300 yards, but 34 completions has got him to 299 here. 2nd and 4. Watson once again back to pass. Pressure coming. He'll fire to the left side. Caught in traffic. Amari Cooper. What a catch to the 22.
Yeah, just physical there, bodying out the defender to make sure he came away with that catch. Nice effort there from Cooper, and an important move of the chains yet again.
In front of Kendall Vildor. He gets both feet down nicely, even though he got hit pretty hard. Now we're inside the 25 with 11:11 on the clock. Nick Chubb will be the recipient to the right side to the 15. Truck sticks no one past the 1st down. There was nobody there to truck stick, Nick. Just keep running.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he did that, but it felt like he thought somebody was going to break through right in there. But
there wasn't anybody there.
No, but it was actually a really fun run in terms of his ability to sense where the hole was developing, because he kind of had to weave his way through the traffic to make that one happen.
And it puts him in the zone now. A little boot action to the right side out of the pistol. Short throw to the right side. That's the Chief. He'll get pushed out at the 5. Been a quiet day for the Chief. I think that's maybe just his second catch. It is 2 catches for 13 yards for David Njoku.
No, the outlet has been David Bell kind of taking over the Chiefs' role in this one for whatever the reason has been. But David Bell has kind of been that answer here in this one.
Second and goal from the 5. Watson with time, pressure coming around him. Left side, back of the end zone. Caught! What a play! Amari Cooper! He bodied him up like a power forward for a big catch and hits him with the old discount double check.
That's right. That was absolutely a rinse and repeat. We just saw him do this. He just boxes out the defender, refuses to be out physical, goes up and catches the ball. Just a beautiful play from him. And look where Watson puts that one. Out on the left shoulder on the outside where the defender doesn't have a chance to knock it away, and only Cooper's going to be able to go up and get it. Nice throw. Physical effort from Cooper. Great touchdown.
11 play, 77-yard drive. It took 5:11 off the clock. That is exactly what they needed. Just wish that they hadn't waited till the 4th quarter to have it. The whole 3rd quarter. We kept calling for that drive.
That's right. And let's see another one. I mean, let's get another drive like that.
Indeed. Welcome in, Jonathan. Remember, and that goes back again. That was the pick by Juan Thornhill.
That's right.
That
again, complimentary football.
Defense inspiring offense. I mean, you got a Denzel Ward pick 6, and then you got Thornhill and Newsome each with an interception. Now Fields dangerously in traffic. He had more, and more actually had some green grass, but a little bit too strong for DJ. Fields brings everybody close in tight. He'll throw quickly across the middle. That's going to be Robert Tonyan, and Anthony Walker Jr. is right there with him. 3rd and 7. Empty. And throw left side. Caught and tackled immediately, but good job by the rookie Roshan Johnson to get himself past the line. And even though MJ was all over him, he achieves the first down.
Yeah, nice effort from MJ to try to knock it out, but couldn't quite manage it.
Jonathan, I haven't been down to Springfield recently. I used to go all the time. I used to work there. Quick little slant to the right side for 3. Problem with this drive for Justin Fields is that they're down 2 scores, and so little 3 and 4 yard slants are not going to get it done. Oh, I think
he took it away! He did!
He did! Grant Delpit! How did he do that?
I don't know, but that was great. That was very much a reception for, I didn't even catch whose number that was, but it was definitely a bare reception.
Claypool.
Yeah, Claypool. And out physically Claypool. Let's go.
Mooney. Look at him. He's
Mooney,
Oh my gosh, what a great play. Grant Delpit.
Just what a play. Delpit just in a great position there, but manages to find the ball in the traffic of that catch and comes away with a great physical interception.
Indeed. Yes, Don, welcome in. But yeah, we had one of those earlier. One of their 2 touchdowns was off of the old 66-yard field goal attempt, and they drove it right back down and scored a touchdown.
That's right.
Wow, Grant Delpit. Oh my goodness. That was an incredible play. I don't know if I've seen anything like that. It definitely looked like the ball changed possessions as another knife over the middle. 20 more yards. Elijah Moore has been spectacular here today. 34-20. How about 4 interceptions for the Browns defense today? Really, really helping their cause as well.
Bo, I think the assumption there is Springfield, Ohio. I don't really know for a fact, but I would assume that's most likely.
Yes, I would agree with that assumption, but there are Springfield. I think that's like one of the most common city names on the planet.
I think it's in every state. I think there's a Springfield in just about every state, continental state at least.
3rd and 1. How about 15 catches for Elijah Moore today? Sheesh. Zip it right side, and there's a touchdown to DPJ. Now he's just spreading. Now he's just showing off and spreading the love.
That's right.
Moore's got one. Coop's got one, and now Donovan Peoples-Jones has one.
And Bell. Don't forget
and
Bell.
Bell's got one too. That's right. I forgot. What a play there. And it's beat down time here in Chicago. Fortunately, thought maybe it was going to go sideways after that little teensy bit of maddening there in that first quarter.
Yeah, and I feel it's a lot more comfortable now, but that success on those turnovers, first of all, the turnovers have been huge for the Browns, but then the offensive ability to find the momentum off of those turnovers and turn those turnovers into touchdowns has been massive.
Indeed it has. Okay. Fields now in a shotgun. He's going to heave it deep. He's got a man, single coverage, but it's knocked away. Thornhill and Newsome down there. What a play by the pair of them.
Wow. I thought with the step he had,
I know.
And you don't expect Justin Fields to underthrow it, so that was a bit unusual. He has the arm strength to make that throw. Not sure why he underthrew that one, but lucky for the Browns that he did, because that was a surefire touchdown.
Good tackle in space by Usukoromo. He came in like a heat-seeking missile. Sets up a 4th and 6. Yeah, you're right. I think did he get hit as he threw? Was that part of it? Maybe why it was a little underthrown there. But yeah, you're right. He was wide open.
Yeah, that's
4th and 6.
That's true, Mason. We've been building the brand steadily, which we've really appreciated all the support from everyone. But yeah, more people come in to watch us live. We're at 31 right now. But love having folks on
Absolutely.
with us live. It's always more fun that way. So yeah,
surely
it's been a big few last month or two as we hit that 1,000. Something about that has changed we're just steadily ticking up in subscribers, which is great.
Yeah, it's like I wonder if we somehow got more YouTube love for being over 1,000.
Yeah, or just because we actually have commercials on our channel now, that means they make the money, right?
Yeah, that's clearly very possible, as Okoronkwo's going to get there for a sack. Obo's second of the day, refusing to give up and beating that rookie left tackle once again. Okoronkwo saying, "Don't forget about me, kids. You were excited about me earlier in the offseason." Yes, Mason is right. Please like the video. That helps grow the audience as well. We do very, very much appreciate it. Wendell, we're like at 1,037 or something like that. We've picked up like 35 new ones in the last month, which is pretty wild. We're going to get a penalty on this particular play, and it's going to be holding. So we will decline that, I would assume, since it's 4th and 18, and the Browns will take over with 3:40. They lead 41-20. Hey, Mark, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But yes, no, it's been fun to see the audience grow. And again, I don't know if it's because we're doing the hockey and the basketball championships as well. People are watching those, or it's just this is when people are most hungry for football season, because you're getting little glimpses of it with the OTAs and stuff. Here's Nick Chubb up the middle, breaking tackles, and he'll get past the 15 to the 12 for a first down, Nick Chubb.
Well, and if Watson is what we hope he should be, the excitement has a real reason to be.
Yes.
Which, because if we turn that into the 11, 12, wins and a playoff berth that goes somewhere, that's really something. And especially if Watson looks great along the way, I mean, look out. Then the next season, the excitement will be yet that much greater.
Is it good enough OTAs and training camp good enough for Madden to give him back where he's supposed to be, or you think he's going to have to show it? No,
they'll have to show it in the
they'll mid-season update him.
Which means that we won't actually get that because it will be in franchise, right? So we won't actually see it till the next game unless you wanted to.
Yeah, that's fair. I could go back and see what they're doing with him. I mean, but he'll also, if he plays well, he'll also do like a normal dev trait upgrades and stuff. As Nick Chubb is into the end zone, he says, "I want a little piece of the end zone too."
Right. That's right.
And Chubb is in there. Nice put-away drive. And again, not that they really needed a good pull there from Teller. And Chubb does the rest.
Yeah, good to get Nick Chubb on the scoreboard. Obviously, he's been such an important part of this offense. Give him a little love here. And, it's been a great finish to this game. Wish we'd have seen a little bit cleaner in the middle, but a lot of that was Madden.
Very, very true. 4 plays, 27 yards, puts them in the end zone again after the 4th down turnover. On downs, 48-20 here. We just hit the 2-minute warning. Appreciate everybody being on again. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. We are Nagy on Sports. Full game simulations of Madden, mostly football. We do a little bit of other stuff as well, but about 97% of the channel is football sims. Law with live original commentary, play-by-play, and color commentary. Only place on YouTube that you could find that. Plenty of people are playing their sims. People even update the rosters because they're nerds like I am, but nobody's going to do it the live original commentary the way that we do. So we appreciate you being on with us. And again, if you want to find out in advance of when we're going to sim, chat with us between sims, or vote on the additional games of the week, as Kit will get that Week 7 poll cranked out here for you later today. You can do that only on our Discord channel. You can use the invite link in the description of this video to get to that Discord channel and join us there. Field's going to go over 300 yards on that latest completion. He's thrown the ball over 50 times to get there. That was Chase Claypool on the receiving end. How about that ticker at the bottom? Tennessee 6-0 with Will Levis.
Yeah, I don't know how that's
possible. They were good in our first.
Yeah,
they were good in our first time through the sim when we had accidentally given them Will Levis.
Yeah, obviously Madden thinks highly of Will Levis, but yeah, they just seem to have it rolling. They've been very, very good here in our sim. I don't know that that's what we'd expect to see from Tennessee, but we'll see.
No. Yeah, or they think very, very lowly of the AFC South, and they've played all their conference games or something so far.
That could very well be also what it is.
We're going to get a flag on the incomplete pass to the end zone, and it's going to be our first roughing of the day. That's going to be Za'Darius Smith, who got there just a little late. That's going to give the Bears a first down. 23 seconds here. Let's see if the Browns can keep the garbage touchdown off of the board. And a short throw to the right side, and that's Roschon Johnson again. That's your receiving running back. Again, the rookie out of Texas, Bijan Robinson's quote-unquote backup. But he was a very, very good player as well. Now fired back of the end zone, and it is going to be a touchdown. And that's Chase Claypool. So a little bit of a garbage time touchdown given up, 48-27 is how this one is going to end, but still a nice dominant 3-touchdown victory. Hey JMD, welcome in. And yes, unfortunately, the NCAA football game has been pushed to next summer.
But which
stinks. And I wish there was. I wish there was a Madden. I wish there was a NFL 2K.
Yes, right. That would be awesome. But when that college game comes out, that we will very much have some Ohio State Buckeyes love here on the channel with that NCAA game for sure.
We will definitely have an online dynasty for sure. All right, well. Blow the whistle, 000s onto the clock. The Browns come into Chicago, get a very, very good and very important win here today. Watson was very good. The defense was very, very good. And a 3-touchdown victory is the result. Kid, anything to wrap it up before we hit the stats?
Yeah, I don't want to take anything away from this offense because the offensive production and effort was excellent. Outside of some of the stuff in the middle where they kind of got stymied on a few drives in a row, which really let the Bears back into the game in a sense. With those punts out to the 40, it was really all about the defense in this game, especially generating turnovers. Those were huge. There were a lot of them, but they were a big part of why the Browns were able to succeed, and they gave the spark to the offense to then go and score touchdowns off of those turnovers. And that complementary football is what got it done here today.
Absolutely. All right, 33 of 56 for 350. He did have 3 touchdowns, but also those 4 interceptions today for Justin Fields. Khalil Herbert on the ground, 8 for 29, 7 for 40 for Justin Fields. He was definitely the most efficient of the rushers today. Great day for DJ Moore. He had 9 catches for 121 yards and a touchdown. He did have a drop as well. 8 for Mooney for 80. Roschon Johnson, 6 for 70 out of the backfield. How about 5 for 39 for Chase Claypool, including the 2 touchdowns? The one very, very late was him. And Robert Tonyan. The rookie Tyler Scott, the speedster out of Cincinnati, just a drop to credit his statistical performance today. Big Bucks free agent Tremaine Edmonds, former Buffalo Bill middle linebacker, leaves the team with 11 tackles, 10 for Eddie Jackson, and then TJ Edwards, again, the other high-priced free agent out of Philly. I forgot he played at Wisconsin. All kinds of Wisconsin linebackers. Today they were able to get to Deshaun Watson several times, 3.5 of them for Miami of Ohio, the Red Hawk, Dominic Robinson. Justin Jones got one, the rookie. Jervon Dexter out of Florida had a half, as well as Trevis Gibson having a half, and not a single turnover for the Browns, which is a lovely, lovely thing to see. All right, for Deshaun Watson today, he was 43 of 51. That's 84% completions, 370 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. On the ground today, Nick Chubb. Not a huge day, but he didn't need it to be. 15 carries, 91. That's 6 a clip. He had the touchdown. How about 11 broken tackles for Nick Chubb in this one as well? It was all about Elijah Moore. 15 catches, 141 yards and a touchdown. Amari Cooper, 8 for 85 and a touchdown. Nick Chubb had 6, also 6 for DPJ in the touchdown. We talked about David Bell, his 5 for 58 and a touchdown. Just 2 catches for the Chief, the 1 for Demetric Felton. So spreading the sugar pretty well when you have 5 guys with 5 catches or more. Makes it tough on the defense. All right, leading tackler today, Greg Newsome with 11 tackles, as well as JOK. Grant Delpit added 10 as well. Sacks today, we had 4 of them, 2 for Okoronkwo, 1 for Za'Darius Smith, and 1 for Myles Garrett. So those are those 3 horses as your defensive ends, and you will see all 3 of them on the field at the same time. We did today, in fact. The 4 interceptions were huge today. Thornhill had 1. Denzel had the huge pick 6, Delpit, and then Greg Newsome as well. Some PBUs, no forced fumbles, no turnovers of that variety. So that's going to do it. What a game here. The Browns come into Chicago, absolutely take care of business with a big 48-27 victory. Needed to have that one. And like I said, here will be the games that you can vote on in short order, as long as you don't vote on the 2 that are already happened, because I did those offline to try a couple things out. So big game here. Browns win by 3 touchdowns. This was a fun one. Thanks guys so much for being on with us. Again, if you haven't yet had a chance to subscribe to the channel, we'd very much appreciate that. And if you're watching it after the fact, we will let you know that all of those ads will be skippable, but we do have ads now, which is kind of exciting. All right, for Kit out on the left coast, I'm Phil here in Central Ohio. We are Nagy on Sports, guys. You are the best. We truly appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time on the channel. Today we will say go Browns, because that's the only team that won. So go
Browns!